What's up, everybody? Bitcoin Jake09 here from allaboutbtc.com. Gonna go over the Reddit R Bitcoin top 10 past 24 hours for July 9th. As always, links will be in the description, as well as 10% off crypto displays, links to my Teespring, Discord, Twitter, Steemit, everything. It's all down in the description. Check that out. So number 10. I did just make the video. Apparently, OBS wanted to mess up, so I'm remaking it for you. So I hope you enjoy it. Number 10. Second largest Polish crypto exchange, Bitmarket, just announced it went bust. Reminder, never keep your coins on exchange. We got Dear users, we regret to inform you that due to the loss of liquidity since 08/07/2019, Bitmarket was forced to cease its operations. We will inform you about further steps. And they had some red flags last few weeks proceeding to bankruptcy. Users were forced to change their passwords, no reason given. Users' API keys were changed. Some users' withdrawals were halted on the basis of additional KYC requirements the exchange demanded. A scan of the ID front and back, a photo of a person's face holding the ID, and a note confirming that you are using Bitmarket to buy Bitcoin for yourself as an investment. Exchange representatives active on Polish Bitcoin forum claim that this was the long overdue KYC requirement and that they were only targeting people with expired IDs. They never addressed users' accusations of hiding the fact that the exchange had been hacked. Alright. Number 9. Famous investor Tim Draper, governments have to switch from control to service. Alright, and this is a pretty long video. It's like 17 minutes, so we're only going to watch this first question.
Can you give one sentence to tell people why this is so important?
The great thing about cryptocurrency is that it is not tied to a government.
Yep.
Governments
it's open
control
source,
you
like anybody.
By controlling your currency. Governments have to switch from control to service. Governments have to start thinking in terms of how do I attract citizens to my government, as opposed to you live here, you work for me. And I think that is going to be a change that's slowly starting to happen around the world. I think the Japanese government has recognized this. They said, recognizing that there was some question as to whether people would accept Bitcoin, they said Bitcoin's a national currency in Japan. And that attracted people to Japan. It attracted entrepreneurs, businesses, money. They all decided they'd go there because they thought, well, Japan is thinking of the future, and Japan is thinking of attracting me to their country. Other countries are not doing that, and I think they need to. I think they need to recognize that the world is now open.
Yep.
And as a government, you have to serve your people.
Right.
Yep.
Instead of the other way around.
Got it. So,
Alright. Number 8. Money doesn't have value, it's a language used to express value. The value is in the product or service you bought with it. Andreas Antonopoulos, another great head in this crypto sphere. Alright, let me give this one a like because I didn't notice I didn't. Alright, there we go.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, people get very sensitive about their information and privacy and Facebook, but having your money, which is another form of free speech, right? Is that the way you talk about it?
Absolutely. It's a form of speech.
Can you explain that to people?
Well, money is a language. You know, if you look at it from a very raw
gold talks.
Money doesn't have value, right? And this is an important thing that most people don't immediately understand, is that money itself doesn't have value. Money is a vector for transmitting value. It's how you express value. But the value isn't in the money. It's in the product or service you bought with it, and it's in the labor you gave in order to acquire it in the first place. That's where the value comes from. There's nothing intrinsically valuable in the money. Some forms of money in the past had intrinsic value with gold and things like that because that was the best way to establish it in the beginning. But money doesn't need to have value. In fact, it gets a bit in the way. What you want money to do is communicate value, and it allows us as
Bitcoin does
a
it
society to
perfectly.
coordinate markets and behaviors by saying, this is important to me, and I'm going to express that to you by giving you 3 tokens of appreciation. that I had to work for. And the time cost of money is one of the most important characteristics. You know, we value money, most people value money based on how many hours of personal labor and effort it takes to acquire it. That's why at some point it becomes funny money when you could acquire it trivially and you don't work anymore for it. But other than that, in most social environments, money is the way we express things. So if you look at it, what is it? It's an abstract symbol, symbolic, right? And that symbol is used to express something and to assign a measure of value to it, so it has semantic value, it has meaning.
Yeah.
So
Bitcoin
abstract
does that.
symbols that have meaning that people exchange with each other, we call language. That's what it is. It's a peculiar language. It's not a general purpose language like English. But then again, neither is C++ that we use in programming, or PHP or HTML. That doesn't make it any less of a language, it just makes it a language of narrow scope and applicability. Money is a language of extremely narrow scope and applicability, but enormous power, because what it expresses is value, especially the value of human time, which is extremely valuable to people. And
Alright, if you want the full video, links are in the description. Number 7. We saw this board facing the main road in Crypto Valley in Switzerland. And got Coca-Cola Bitcoin accepted here. Number 6. We got big whale alert. Got this huge buy volume, and then this 15 million like buy order right here also. Number 5. Homer knows to HODL, and you should too. Marge, if you don't mind, I'm a little busy right now achieving financial independence. With Bitcoin? No. Through savings and wise investments. Of course, Bitcoin. 6 months later. Party. Number 4. I'm waiting until Bitcoin goes back to 6K before I buy. Oh, let's go ahead and Yep, exactly. Number 3. Bitcoin Dominance, 100%. This is from CoinMarketCap. If anybody hasn't seen this yet, it's actually pretty funny. It's a CoinMarketCap parody where Bitcoin is number 1, and then it's just everything else is just crap coins. Alright, number 2. Bitcoin Dominance, 64%. And we have this nice meme of Bitcoin just guzzling down altcoins. And our number 1 for the R Bitcoin Top 10 past 24 hours, we have a correction after a bull run. This Bitcoin thing must be sure to fail. So we got 15th century, and this is an age-old argument, 2nd edition. We got 15th century, if the earth is round, then explain this. We got 17th century. If gravity is real, explain that. 19th century. If evolution is real, then explain this. In 21st century, we got if Bitcoin is the future, then explain that. Yep. And that pretty much sums it up. Like I said, all the links are in the description. Teespring's down there if you want some crypto apparel. I'm not sure if I have any of the coupon codes or whatever, discount codes down there, but I've posted them on Twitter before. I know there's like a free shipping one, I think, for a while, and maybe like a 15% off one or something. But check out the link for descriptions. Wow. Check the description for links. So, yeah, go ahead and do that. And Bitcoin Jago 9, I'm out.